Hi everybody, I am Melissa with Pixie Dust Adventures, and I am here right now to talk to you about the Disney Treasure, the 6th ship in the Disney Cruise Line fleet. We just got done hearing all the new announcements, and we know about itineraries and dates you can book all those itineraries, and we're going to get to those. But first we want to start with what we know about the Disney Treasure, what we've just learned about the Disney Treasure, and a little bit of speculation based on the fact that this is a sister ship to the Disney Wish. The new announcements were today, September 5th, 2023. Now this is what we have known about the Disney Treasure for a little while. We know that the Grand Hall pays homage to Agrabah. It is Aladdin and Jasmine themed, much darker and richer tones than we have seen on past Disney Cruise Line ships. The Disney Wish was a lot more glitz and glam and sparkle and a lot brighter. And you can see the dark black railing and the deep gold rich colors. I'm interested to see how this is going to work. We know that the atrium statue is going to feature Aladdin and Jasmine, and I'm super excited to see those as the newest statue in the atrium. And I'm saying atrium. The Disney Wish and the Disney Treasure, the atrium is actually the Grand Hall, but they've always been known as the atrium statue, so it's hard for me to change that. We know that Captain Minnie is going to have a brand new adventure motif, and I suspect the other characters will as well. The Disney Treasure is going to be all about adventure. There is a new bow artwork, again inspired by Captain Minnie, and she will be wearing her adventure motif. The construction began in January 2023, and here they are beginning the steel cutting ceremony. It's a long-time maritime tradition that begins with cutting out the shape of the ship, and that's how all of the construction starts. In February 2023, we could see the famous funnels that are visible as they're being built in the Meyer Werft shipyard. In March 2023 was the keel laying ceremony, and again this keel laying ceremony is very traditional, where a newly minted coin is placed under the keel of the ship to foster good fortune for the ship and its crew throughout its journey. And there's Captain Minnie on the keel coin. Here is the bow being mounted to the Treasure in May of 2023. Fascinating. These buildings just must be enormous to build these ships. In June of 2023, the bridge lock was installed, and that gave the ship everything that it needed to be able to set sail. Obviously, the bridge is where the captain and the crew pilot the ship and guide it through all of its adventures. And one of the exciting things we got to see is that Peter Pan and Captain Hook will adorn the ship's stern. Oh my goodness. This is embarrassing. Excuse the spelling error there, but Captain Hook will adorn the ship's stern, and Peter Pan has harnessed the power of Tinkerbell's pixie dust, and he is levitating on the back of the ship as Captain Hook leans out a portal window and tries to get after Peter Pan. And we do know that the Disney Treasure is going to be a sister ship to the Disney Wish. All right, what we've learned from the reveal today, September 5th. Grand reveal. Some of you have probably already watched it. We met Arthur Quinn, who guided us through our journey on the Disney Treasure. The Grand Hall chandelier we got a peek at, and all of these are artists' digital renderings, so not exact replicas yet. But the Grand Hall chandelier, again, nods back to Agrabah, Aladdin, Jasmine, deep, rich gold colors. And there we are in the Grand Hall, also known as the atrium, those dark colors. Hopefully that white tile in the background will really lighten that up. The Grand Hall statue again with Aladdin and Jasmine. And here are the lighter colors around the Grand Hall there on deck 4, surrounding the darker colors. Hopefully that light teal and whites kind of bring that out. We do know that the Aqua Mouse is coming back to the Disney Treasure, similar to what is on the Disney Wish, but it will have a whole new storyline called Curse of the Golden Egg. It's going to start off the same as the Aqua Mouse on the Disney Wish, and I think the whole entire track will be identical as it lifts you up through the adventures on the screen before your slide back down to the pool deck. The new sweet shop that has taken the place of Joyful Sweets on the Disney Wish, on the Disney Treasure, it will be Jumbo Sweets. And this is all themed after Zootopia. I love Zootopia, everything about it. This is going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait for that photo opportunity to take a picture with those fun life-size characters. So Robbie will be the new activity area that's taking the place of Luna. You can see they've stuck with that kind of two-story design. Hopefully a lot of people will be able to fit in there for a lot of fun activities, and sometimes at night some adults only comedy as well. The Walt Disney Theater, of course, is going to be on board, and it will show Beauty and the Beast, or we assume that it will because they kept talking about how fantastic the Beauty and the Beast Broadway theater show is, and having seen it myself, I can tell you that the Beauty and the Beast show is amazing. You can't miss it. There's also a new exclusive production show coming to the Treasure. We don't know what yet. That is top secret. Brand new on deck for replacing Hyperspace Lounge from the Disney Wish's Skipper Society. There were some rumors and rumbling that the Haunted Mansion Lounge was going to replace Hyperspace Lounge, but no, it's going to be the Skipper Society. The Skipper Cantina Lounge is going to be themed after the Jungle Cruise attraction, with jokes that are probably just as corny, or should I say just as punny. The Skipper Cantina Lounge also, we assume, will focus on presentation. So you can see here the waitress is presenting a drink that is steaming from a treasure box to our guide. The Periscope Pub is going to replace Keg and Compass on the Disney Wish. And again, these are all just assumptions of mine. They didn't say what they would replace. They just announced there will be Periscope Pub, and it is very similar to Keg and Compass, so I'm assuming it is going to replace it in that location. It is themed after 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and they kind of gave hints that it would be a really immersive experience. Like you could hear the creaking of the ship, and we all know that 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea is a Disneyland attraction as well as a 1954 film. Worlds of Marvel restaurant will return, but it's going to return with a new show. And in the background, we were shown Spider-Man waving. I'm so excited. That is going to be a really neat meet and greet. So for the first 3 times I cruised on the Disney Wish, there was very little character interaction. Ant-Man and the Wasp kind of walked through at the end, and that was it. And it felt a little bit of disappointing, which we all expressed that to Disney Cruise Line. And I think they're making some adjustments now because it looks like Spider-Man is going to make an appearance. The new show is going to be an Avengers Quantum Encounter where guests team up with Ant-Man and the Wasp again, and they are going to stop Ultron from stealing quantum technology. And again, we don't know much more than that. Now, let's dive into staterooms. I think that the staterooms are going to be very similar in size and structure to what is on the Disney Wish. So here is a picture of the Verandah stateroom. They're all new themes. I think I see on the left-hand side there in the background an Aladdin-themed headboard. And I hope there's just as many exciting themes on the Disney Treasure as on the Disney Wish for the rooms. There were 7 different room themes that you could end up with on the Disney Wish, and it was always exciting to see the differences. They are going to, of course, have the Concierge suites. You can see the Lion King theme there. This is part of a 1-bedroom suite, the other half of it just like it is on the Disney Wish. The Disney Treasure will also have 2-story royal suites, 2 of them. I believe they have 4 royal suites in total. And if you want to delve deeper into these staterooms, the 2-story royal suites, the Concierge, the Verandah, check out my YouTube channel. I'm going to put some links below in the description, so look for those links. I have room tours of these 2-story suites, of the Verandah rooms, of the inside rooms, of the ocean view rooms on the Disney Wish. I speculate, other than theming, that the rooms will be very similar on board the Disney Treasure. Again, part of the 2-story suite that is Aladdin themed, the phenomenal bathrooms that look out over the ocean. And the Tower Suite is coming back with a new theme, the Tomorrow Tower Suite. Again, if you want to see the Tower Suite on the Disney Wish, I assume they're going to be similar. And I do have a video tour on my YouTube channel at Pixie Dust Adventure. The Tower Suite is themed after Tomorrowland and Epcot, so you can see all these sparkly, silvery looking accents. And here's the bathroom in the Tomorrow Suite. And the kids' room. What kids would not want to stay in those bunk beds? If you look at the ceiling, you can kind of see some nods to Epcot there. Maybe that looks like Spaceship Earth and the fireworks around Spaceship Earth. Don't know that that will light up. Probably, I'm guessing not, but if it did, wouldn't that be magical? Now, there's been a lot of questions surrounding the rooms on board the Disney Treasure. They only mentioned really the veranda rooms, the concierge rooms, the two-story suites, so we don't really know. I'm going to assume it is going to be very similar, if not the same as the Disney Wish. A few fun facts here. On the Disney Wish, there are 1,254 total rooms. There are 76 concierge rooms, 877 veranda rooms, 85 ocean view rooms, 121 total inside rooms. I believe my counts are right on that on the Disney Wish. If you want to see those rooms on the Disney Wish, again, take a look at my channel. I have tours of all of them at Pixie Dust Adventures, and I assume that the Disney Treasure rooms are going to look very much the same in floor plan, maybe a little bit different theming. On to the kids' clubs, Disney's Oceaneer Club. I assume this is going to be very similar to the Disney Wish because they have kind of shown everything that is already on the Disney Wish. Again, I have a tour of the Disney Oceaneer Club on my YouTube channel from the Disney Wish. I think it is going to probably be very close, if not identical, to the Disney Treasure. So check that out if you want to see more. We know Marvel Superhero Academy is coming back where you can meet characters, and there is time for everyone on board to meet the characters in Marvel Superhero Academy. There are times when it's open to the public and not just kids. So big kids, hey me, sign me up. Walt Disney Imagineering Lab is returning to the Oceaneer Club where they can build their own roller coaster, interactive experiences, all that good stuff. Fairy Tale Hall is returning to the Disney Treasure. The Edge and Vibe return. Those are for teens and tweens. And this is the picture they have shown us. And here are the pictures from the Disney Wish. So that picture looks very identical to what is already on the Disney Wish, so I have to assume they're going to be the same. The vibe on the Disney Wish, this is what it looks like. Maybe it will be the same on the Disney Treasure. Again, speculation. Star Wars Cargo Bay is coming back. This is part of the Oceaneer Club, and we assume that it is going to be the same as on the Disney Wish. Once again, here are some pictures of the little characters and the things you can see in Cargo Bay. This surprised me. I had no clue about this. Plaza de Coco will replace Arendelle of Frozen Adventure that is on the Wish right now. So a Coco themed restaurant. And again, I'm assuming it will replace the area in Arendelle because it has the stage in the center of it. It has the same kind of layout as the Frozen Adventure on the Disney Wish. Coco themed. They showed traditional mariachi bands and authentic dancers, so I'm very excited about that. The only thing that would make me more excited is if they served up some authentic Mexican food, because where I'm originally from, I am all about that. The green chili. Please bring that if anyone's listening. This is a rendering of the upper deck of the Disney Treasure, identical in appearance to the Disney Wish. So we can assume they are going to be the same there with the Aqua Mouse going around it. It is going to set sail in December 2024, and here come those itineraries and the opening dates when you can book them. New itineraries, here they are. There's going to be a 7-night Eastern Caribbean cruise from Port Canaveral. This is the maiden voyage. It will sail December 21st of 2024, and it will visit Tortola, St. Thomas, and Disney's Castaway Cay, and it will have 3 days at sea. Things to know about this: contact your travel advisor when booking these, please. Yes, I am one of them. Melissa, shameless plug, I'm Melissa. You'll find me at pixiedustadventures.com. I do not charge planning fees, so take full advantage of my knowledge and my expertise on how to guide you through your Disney cruise and booking it, because you need to know on certain itineraries like this maiden voyage, your deposit is non-refundable once you book that. Okay, moving forward, there are 7-night Western Caribbean cruises from Port Canaveral. The first one's on December 28th. It will visit Cozumel, Georgetown, Grand Cayman, yay, one of my favorite stops, Falmouth, Jamaica, Disney's Castaway Cay, and 2 days at sea. They will have more 7-night Eastern Caribbean cruises from Port Canaveral. They are the same as the maiden voyage, but not the maiden voyage, just some of the inaugural sailings. And they will have another 7-night Caribbean cruise from Port Canaveral that visits Tortola, San Juan, and Disney's Castaway Cay, and 3 days at sea. This is on February 1st, so it's kind of a one-of-a-kind sailing. You have to do it. You have to visit San Juan if you have never been there. It's absolutely gorgeous. You could wander around Old San Juan, and it's so deep in history with those forts. I could go on about that forever. But enough of that. Let's get to the dates. When can you book these cruises? Early booking dates for Pearl Castaway Club members. If you have had 25 sailings, you can book on September 12th, and that is coming up right around the corner. Platinum Castaway Club members opens on 9/13, September 13th. If you have completed 10 sailings on board Disney Cruise Line, that is you. September 14th is Gold Castaway Club members. If you have completed 5 sailings with Disney Cruise Line, that is you. You are a Gold Castaway Club member. September 18th, we have a little gap there, so we're giving everyone who's done all these cruises before a little bit of an advantage. On September 18th, Disney Vacation Club members and Adventures by Disney Insiders can book. Adventures by Disney Insiders are people who have been on an Adventures by Disney trip in the past. September 19th, Silver Castaway Club members, if you have even completed one Disney Cruise Line cruise, that is you. And on September 20th, they open to the general public. It is very important if you want your choice of rooms, of bookings, of lower prices to book as soon as you can. If you're not working with a travel advisor, if you are one of my current guests, contact me if you want one of these sailings. I'm going to get all of your information so I can hold rooms for you as soon as they open to you. All right, so that's the Disney Treasure, what they announced today. Let's do some fun speculation, though, about what they didn't tell us. Things that we don't know. Adults pool area has been a hot topic in that Quiet Cove area on the Disney Wish. Kind of a sore subject for some because it's a little bit small. In this picture, again, this is an artist rendering of the Disney Treasure from above. I'm looking at the back here of the Disney Treasure, and that pool area looks identical. Wah, wah. Sorry, everybody. It looks identical to the Quiet Cove area on the Disney Wish. We were hoping maybe for some improvements, but that's okay. Here's the Quiet Cove on board the Disney Wish. It's stunning. What a great area. This is a picture that I took when I was on board and touring that area. Beautiful sunsets from that pool, sunsets and sunrises. So there are some good things about that area, and it's empty, as you can see. If you get up in the morning, you can have an empty pool in the Quiet Cove area. Adult spaces and dining areas, we didn't hear anything about those. So I'm really staying tuned, keeping my eyes and ears open. What about Senses Spa? This is what it looks like on the Disney Wish. They have all that outdoor space. We assume they're going to bring that back to the Disney Treasure. What about the Rose Lounge? The Rose is an adults only lounge that is ahead of the entryway into the adult dining restaurants. Will that come back on the Disney Treasure? Will they retheme it? We don't know. Will Palo Steakhouse be back? I have to assume it will, since the Disney Dream and the Disney Fantasy have the same restaurants. Since the Treasure is a sister ship to the Disney Wish, I'm going to assume it is going to have Palo Steakhouse as well, and possibly Lumiere. Lumiere is the 5-star dining experience on the Disney Wish, and I'm going to assume it's coming back on the Disney Treasure since we haven't heard any different yet. Nightingales on the Disney Wish? Will that make an appearance on the Disney Treasure, or will it be rethemed? We don't know. I am guessing they're going to adjust the theme just a little bit. Nightingales is the piano bar that is right around the corner from the Grand Hall on Deck 4 of the Disney Wish. I'm sure there'll be something spectacular in that space. Untangled Salon? Will that be on the Disney Treasure? We don't know, but here it is on the Disney Wish. What about Hook's Barbary? This is not only a Barbary, but they have a hidden bar inside. So all you men out there looking for a special treatment, you have to visit Hook's Barbary when you climb on board the Disney Wish, or hopefully we will see this on the Disney Treasure as well. And again, this is Hook's Barbary on the Disney Wish. 1923, we heard nothing about the 1923 restaurant, so maybe we assume that it is going to be back in kind of an identical form as on the Disney Wish, because the restaurant was split into two halves on the Disney Wish, and again the deck plan on the Disney Treasure will, we assume, be the same. So 1923 will probably be back in all its glory with nods to all of the historic Walt Disney Imagineering creations. Marceline Market, will that be the buffet again on the Disney Treasure? I would assume that it will, because Cabanas has been carried throughout all of the other fleet until the Disney Wish that introduced Marceline Market, which is fantastic. Has amazing food, plenty of spaces to sit, a unique dining experience, and I think we will see it on the Disney Treasure as well. Mickey and Friends Festival of Foods is the food areas around the pool deck. Let's hope, I'm crossing my fingers, let's hope that this comes back to the Disney Treasure, because it is amazing. Donald's Cantina is my favorite. Daisy's Pizza Pies, Smokestack Barbecue, Goofy's Grill. Mix it up a little bit. I like to go to Donald's Cantina and get a burrito bowl, and then go over to Smokestack Barbecue and top it with that amazing smoked meat. Little personal tip there. Hero Zone. We heard nothing about Hero Zone, this giant indoor space that, as you can see here, has the blow up Incredicourse challenge in it in this picture. This is on the Disney Wish, not the Disney Treasure. We are speculating Hero Zone will probably return in some kind of form or another to the Disney Treasure. During the day, this inflatable Incredicourse is deflated, and there are basketball courts and indoor areas for families to hang out, a little bit of recreation area. There was a little bit of talk about this Hero Zone. Maybe the space isn't utilized the best, but hopefully they bring some really exciting activities to this area on the Disney Treasure. Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, again, I am making the assumption it is going to be back right next to the Grand Hall on the upper levels, and it is going to be in the same form as it is on the Disney Wish. If you want to know more about the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, I have a video on my YouTube channel at Pixie Dust Adventures. I have a video tour of the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique on the Disney Wish, a full tour explaining the whole thing, taking you through it, so check that out. I assume it is going to be identical on the Disney Treasure. Neverland and Wonderland cinemas. These were the two smaller cinemas that replaced the Buena Vista Theater on the other 4 Disney ships. These are on the Disney Wish. There were good things and bad things about these cinemas. They could play more than one movie kind of at the same time, but then when they were playing popular movies, these theaters were rather small, so they couldn't accommodate as many guests in these theaters, and they did fill up fast. I'm going to assume that they'll be back. They may have a different theme. Here you can see Neverland Theater with little Tinkerbell lights on the wall. The theme of these was absolutely adorable and worth just at least walking through. And again, I'm assuming they're going to come back to the Disney Treasure, and I'm just waiting to hear if they're going to have a new theme. Triton's Lounge on the Disney Wish. Triton's Lounge will be opposite of the Periscope Pub, which took the place of the Keg and Compass. So I don't know if it'll still be called Triton's Lounge, but I assume there's going to be some kind of lounge that is up there on that second floor. Triton's Lounge is next to the second level of Luna, which is being replaced by Sarabi on the Disney Treasure. So we assume there's going to be some kind of lounge up there on the second floor of Sarabi. This is the Bayou Lounge on the Disney Wish on deck 4, right on the other side of the Grand Hall. Will it make another appearance on the Disney Treasure? This is right outside of what was Hyperspace Lounge, and it is now going to be the Skipper Society. I keep wanting to call it Skipper Canteen, but it is the Skipper Society, and the Bayou Lounge was right outside of that. I'm going to assume it's coming back on the Disney Treasure. Maybe it'll be slightly rethemed, but I did like this lounge with a lot of nods to Tiana, and you could find the little frogs on the tables if you looked close enough. Enchanted Star Cafe, we haven't heard anything about that. It's kind of a small area, so will it come back? I'm sure there'll be an area similar to that on the Disney Treasure. It may be rethemed. So stay tuned for all of the new things about the Disney Treasure. We're going to get on board as soon as we can. We're super excited about that, and we're going to keep you posted. Follow our social media channels. You'll find us everywhere at Pixie Dust Adventures. The Disney Treasure theme fully makes sense to me now. Their message is that treasure is more valuable than riches. It's the memories that you make along the way. So the Disney Treasure holds all of our treasured memories that we are going to make with our family and our friends, and those things that money just can't buy, those unforgettable experiences. So stay tuned, stay in touch with us. Again, my name is Melissa. You'll find me at pixiedustadventures.com. If you enjoy our content, make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear what you think. I want to hear your opinion, your speculation. What do you think the Disney Treasure is going to bring? What do you think? What things do you think are going to come to the Disney Treasure that haven't been announced yet? I want to hear from you. And if you have questions or thoughts, please drop them in the comments. I always respond. Reach out to me. I'm here to help you plan your trips. You will find me at pixiedustadventures.com. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.